I kind of want to put them in there, but for now, we're going to try putting them in here, see if that's enough space, and then try to tame them down here, because if we don't tame them down, we're going to have very big lizards who are a safety hazard, and we don't want that.
Well, yeah, so didn't work. Well, actually, I think it probably worked fine. Just the issue was that if you look, the lights are really up top. There's about like 80 centimeters down, and it's just not reaching the ground. So it's not drying it out at all. And the ground started to stink. So, so I thought it was just the eco-ware starting to rot under all that humidity, which was probably partially the case. But yeah, you guys are just gonna watch me set up the big terrarium while I tell this story. Anyone who's had a reptile store will probably be laughing at me right now, but the fact of the matter was, I have 3 monitors in there with crazy high metabolism, and they're just defecating all over the ground. So that's what's really actually making it stink. I didn't know that was the case, but I definitely didn't like the setup because it was stinky. So I moved them to the big one, and while I was on vacation, the smallest one got out. Here you can see me putting her back in just to see exactly how she got out. So she got out, Brian was home, he found her, caught her, put her back in, put sticky tape there, and she just ripped the sticky tape apart and got out again. So I got home, she was under my stairs here. I had to wait till she ran to the radiator, and once they get into the radiator, I can actually get them out with a measuring tape. I can just kind of bother them to come out and grab them. So I got her, and I was like, okay, well, this terrarium's not secure. It's honestly a bit too big. They're probably not gonna tame down in there, and I was actually making some progress taming them down the other tank. So I went ahead and put them in this terrarium, which was where I raised my basilisk a few years ago. And water feature, I wouldn't do a water change on that water feature for months. And the filter, the fish, and the plants would actually filter out all the nitrates, so it was like fine. And he never got mouth rot or anything. You guys would be, I think a lot of keepers are gonna freak out like, oh, he's gonna die in there. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed to work, and I figured it would work here as well. Honestly, in hindsight, don't think it would. With 3 monitors defecating in there daily, it probably really wouldn't have worked out. But I was gonna try it. Basically, 12 hours didn't go by. They got out. Now, I didn't think they would, my Kimberleys were in there for months, and they didn't get out. It was just fine. Quinces, less than 12 hours, they figured it out. There are these little holes here that I covered up with masking tape, and Kimberleys didn't figure that out, but the Quinces, in just, a couple of hours, they realized, oh, I can tear this open and get out, no problem. So yeah, they got out. That was great.
Where are they? Where are they?
For 4 days, I thought they left the house. I could not find them. Eventually they did turn up. I found them. And yeah, then I got them all, and I put them in here in this terrarium, because this one's got sliding doors, so it's essentially the equivalent of a Kung Fu Panda-esque prison as far as terrariums is concerned. They cannot escape from there, so that makes it a lot easier. So they didn't get out of there, so that was a real relief. Basically just kept it super minimal. Here I'm gonna show a little clip of how it looked like. Basically, at first I was keeping them on EcoWare. Again, it would just start to stink in a day, because they just, so I just started keeping them on paper towels, changing the paper towels every day. That's after 1 day, guys. And now we're moving them over to the big one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what that looked like, how we set that up.
Come get me, grab her.
Ooh. Don't film him, film the lizard. Downy. Mega Downy.
Shut the fuck up, Justin. Look at your hair.
And there's A. Now we're gonna test her head versus
Get
the
fucking
hole.
right, Justin.
Let's see. First. See if she can get in.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. Goes right
Now
through.
she can... Damn. That's crazy.
That is actually
Good job,
crazy.
buddy.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. That's the biggest one? Is that Goku?
That's
Holy.
Damn it, he's fucking big.
Let's see if he fits through the door.
Let's see if you squeeze it out.
He doesn't. His neck is fat as fuck.
He's so big.
Come on, little boy.
All right.
Big boy.
Let's put him in the water.
What's that opening? Oh shit, that's so cool. It's a freaking crocodile there.
Cool. You can film from here, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one's under the paper.
Damn. You missed it. That's cool.
Hello. Is this the biggest one?
No, second biggest.
Oh, she's sleeping. So cute. She's like, no, they're gonna eat me. I know
It
it.
only happens with big monitors, but
What? You see a burn?
She got burned?
yeah, she got. Okay, just put it in. Over there on this branch, right here.
Here.
Yeah, like that.
Damn, they're so cool. I'm just chilling. Yay, they're home.
They're so bad when they're big. Oh yeah. No, I won't be able to sleep on the whole thing. Anyway, you can turn it.
Damn, this camera makes it look so good.
That's how you look in real life, Justin. Mukbang time. Delicious.
So yeah, this is a month later. As you can see, the water's still crystal clean, thanks to all the Java moss, other plants and fish and everything. Yeah, lizards are just kind of hanging out. It took me a month to get the B-roll for these guys because they're pretty shy. You don't really see them very much. I basically will see them in the morning, and that will be it. In the evenings, they're gone. The only person you kind of see as, you know, everyone else prefers to hide. So you don't see much of them. Now, I tried to start a shrimp colony. I was really hoping to get those cherry shrimp to start breeding in there. But a couple days in, they died. I guess the monitors just pooped in the water. That nuked them. Just Hiroshima those poor little shrimpies. So yeah, they're dead. There you can see hanging out. That's usually where you'll see her. I went ahead and got some coolioches because I need a cleanup crew. Something has to be cleaning up the water, and coolie loaches can take it. You know, there's a saying here, and I've heard from a couple keepers that coolie loaches, the best way to keep them is just defecate and vomit into the water, and that's how they're going to be their happiest. That's how they live their best lives. So yeah, here I am just trying to get some B-roll of the little guys, and it is so tough. Like, because I put too many branches in, so I can't really follow them around in the tank. If I try to look at them, you know, not through the glass, like you can see right here, try to get as clear of a shot as I can. But yeah, you know, occasionally I can get them a little bit, and, you know, you mainly see who is by far, you know, as the youngest, he or she has got the most black, so he's really the least pretty. Here you can see Gupu or Lupina swimming around in the water. They always dive into the water whenever I mess with them. It's their safe zone. So yeah, you can still see though that they're pretty nervous. You know, she'll curl up her tail like that, you know, the anxious way that monitors do. They don't seem to hunt the fish either. I haven't seen any of the fish going away, and like a lot of these fish are pretty. I got pretty cheap because they were kind of like, you know, the degenerate fish that weren't looking too good, you know, with bad spines and stuff. There's like a big red fish in there. I don't know what it is, but it's missing an eye and it kind of swims tilted. They don't mess with them though, so that's cool. I saw my basilisks messing with them back in the day, back when I still had those. But these guys, not at all. Don't really mess with them. And here I'm going to try to do some tong feeding. Again, it's the only one who's willing to come out and feed. I think maybe Lupina or Gupu might have taken one bite once, but basically to get these guys to eat off the tongs, you just got to you basically got to starve them. And then, you know, they get a little bit more food motivated. They'll come out. You can see he or she still does not want to get on my hand. Like, you know, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's a mealworm. Mealworm's not worth it. So yeah, he or she does not take the bait. But yeah, what you could see earlier was that burn mark on Lupina. Yeah, so these guys like it hot. Like, that was a kind of bit confusing for me. It's like, how hot do mangroves like it? Because tree martyrs don't seem to like it too hot. They seem to like cooler temperatures. They're kind of from the same area, so I thought they might prefer cooler temperatures as well. They also were digging down into the dirt when I first got them. Like, they're trying to get away from the heat. Like, they couldn't escape it in that first terrarium. So I tried, I was just, I'll give them a one light bulb. And they would sit under that light bulb, and Lupina got burnt, which was really surprising to me because I thought, you know, only a big monitor would get burnt with one light bulb. But it turns out, if you give them the chance, they'll actually even burn themselves as babies. So I highly recommend for anyone keeping, indica species, be sure to get them, high heat. Make sure they can't get too close to that basking spot, and give them a big enough setup where they can get away from it as well. Because I don't think they like the heat, that super high heat permanently. But you can keep it pretty hot, I'd say. See out here, you're just gonna see basking. Might want to cut some of this out. There. Interested? No? Gonna go for it? No? Nah, yeah. They'll still be hungry. Don't get me wrong, but they won't necessarily go for it after they've had their fill. It's kind of like, look at it. It's not worth it. I'll wait till you put it down. I know you're gonna leave it here for me later. Or is she gonna go for it? Ooh. Oh, okay. I think that's probably the last one. I'm assuming that's gonna be the last one here that she goes ahead and eats in this shot. So yeah. Afterwards, she just, you can see someone in the back there climbing down. Just kind of let the camera here try to catch as much of them as I could, but again, not so much. She just kind of like lies out here, basks a bit. That's the one of the flaws with this terrarium is that the basking spot's not really ideal. It's not really a basking spot. They kind of have to stretch out over those branches to get right under the light, and I think it could probably be a bit hotter in there, but it'll do for now. They still, when I pick them up, they're pretty warm. This here's their food dish. It's like one of these potted plant things. I had some thawed out minnows and shrimp in there. They seem to like those a lot, but they always wait a day. They always wait a day to eat it. So like I left this here for 40 minutes with the camera rolling. They would not eat, and they just wait till it stinks like hell. So that's something pretty unfortunate. But anyway, guys, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check out the channel. There's a lot of other videos. There's more to come. Let me know what you guys want to see, and also if there's any criticisms on the setup, do send me a comment. I'm really open to learning. I'm sure there's going to be some experts who know more than me in the comment section. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. We'll try to get that Instagram up and running as soon as possible. But yeah, you guys take care. Have a great day.
That doesn't make sense.